Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of the last days of the Third Age. Now, this has actually been ported to Warband, believe it or not, from the original Mount & Blade, so I have downloaded it, and of course I have installed the compatibility patch for Warband, so we are now ready to play a Lord of the Rings mod in Warband, and now we will be choosing who we fight for. So, what do we want to do? The dawn of a new era or the twilight of man? I think the dawn of a new era has a better ring to it, so let's go with that. And now we get to choose our race. Man, elf, or dwarf? I think we will be an elf, why not? And oh, which forest do you live in, Elder? Well, Rivendell, Lothlorien, or Mirkwood? I believe, considering I do like Elrond a lot, I would like to go to Rivendell, but Mirkwood has always had a slight fascination for me, so I will be going to Mirkwood here. Now, I will be a male, and allow me to quit without saving, thank you very much. And as you can see here, we have already received a couple of items. We will check those out once we get in the game. So, we are going to be entering a name here. I'm unsure as to what kind of name we are going to have, as I have basically started this recording on a spur-of-the-moment type basis. So I am going to be calling us Triel Banearrow. I believe that is probably going to be a good name for this special feature at least. And now we will go to our attributes and our skills. Now, of course, considering we are an elf, we are going to be using our bow rather considerably, so let's just make sure that we are not missing out on any attributes such as intelligence or charisma. Well, I would like to get intelligence and charisma up, but what are we going to increase? I suppose pathfinding would be nice. We already have 2 in inventory management. As you know, I do like to have my inventory management. And of course, weapon master would be rather nice too. Now, we don't have mounted archery, but maybe we don't start with a horse, but we will see. But I think for now, considering this is a special feature, I would like to vastly increase our power draw skills. So I am going to be going to 15 on that, and we will go to 5 power draw skill, and let's go for some additional iron flesh just to get that to 2. And then what will we go for? That is something we do not know. I will be increasing intelligence though, just to get an additional skill point, and we will be going for pathfinding, I believe. That will help us out more than most things. Of course, we are only allowed to spec into 1 point in that, so this is where we have a small issue. What are we going to take? We are probably going to take, what is it? Weapon Master, I suppose. So we'll go with that, and then we will increase our archery ever so slightly. And there we are. We will head on with Triel, and I think that is probably going to be a rather nice face. However, I will be scrolling through just to take a look at the various amounts of customization that you are able to accomplish with this mod. So as you can see, we have a huge variety of different faces right here, and I'm thinking we will probably go for that one, why not? And we will make him a slightly darker elf than we are used to. There we are, let's go with that. Oh yes. Middle-earth, a shadow is growing in the east, and dark things come forth that have long been hidden. The free peoples prepare for war, the like of which has not been seen for an age. Men, elves, dwarves, and orcs, all will play their part. What part, however, remains to be seen. Go forth upon your chosen path. Thank you very much. Oh yes. So, as you can see, we have appeared next to Thranduil's halls, and we are in the middle of a very wide forest here, and as I scroll out, we can see the gates of Moria all the way over there, and we have a huge map to look at. Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be rather considerable for me to be able to navigate through all of this. Now, we do have a camp over there. There's Dale, very close to us indeed, and with Erebor not far behind as well. Iron Hills Quarry? Okay. Well, there we are. We are the Mirkwood Elves, and it appears that we are a very small faction indeed. So let's just take a look and see what we look like. Okay, so we have that sort of armor on. We are going to be heading into the inventory and taking a look at what we are wearing here. So we have some light leather right here. We have some Mirkwood boots, And of course, as I thought, we do not start with a mount, which is rather unfortunate. But nevertheless, we do have a white knife and a bent shortbow, so I was hoping to have something a little bit more than that, but unfortunately that will not be the case this time around. So let us head into Thranduil's halls, and I suppose what we could do is... oh my. Now, this is something that I am completely unfamiliar with, because I have not necessarily played the last days on the original Mount and Blade to a huge degree, so I will be slightly new when in regards to actually dealing with the particular options that you can select here. So, of course, we can walk around. I suppose this is going into the courtyard, maybe, and perhaps going to speak into the castle, perhaps. So, yes, that appears to be that, and wow, the amount of work on this, I can actually imagine that's why it took an incredible amount of time. I believe this actually took 4 years to create. Please correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I do believe 4 years was the amount of time that they took, which is absolutely incredible. I have to... oh, we have found the local smithy. I have to congratulate you on creating such an amazing thing, and of course porting it to Warband as well. That enables so many more people to be able to experience your mod. So, I want to request new equipment. Oh. Oh my goodness, he's calling us Commander. Okay. We are already doing quite well, and here we are. This is the resource system, which I am unfamiliar with. In the last days, you need resource points to obtain equipment. Resource points are a massive measure of how willing a faction is to keep you supplied, and of how much of the faction resources you are entitled to use. Yes, so... as you can see here, we have a huge amount of very expensive items here, and I would really like to be able to use some of these. Elven bow especially, I would love to be able to use that, but unfortunately we are very poor at the moment. We only have 50 resource points, as you can see in the bottom right, and we really cannot purchase anything at all. But maybe at some point or another we will be able to gain some loot, and we will return here and speak to him, and here we are. So, how can I serve our cause? That might be rather nice. Ah, I think I might have something you could do. That would be wonderful. We've had some fighting near the town lately, with all the chaos that comes with it, and that's attracted a few bands of tribal orcs to raid the surroundings during the confusion. I need somebody to teach those orcs a lesson. Sound like your kind of work? Aye, I'll do it. Excellent. You'll find the tribal orcs roaming around the countryside, probably looking to raid more farms. Kill the tribal orcs and rid us of their presence. I'll pass a word to our supply chief and you will get rewarded for every band of tribal orcs you destroy, until all the orcs are dealt with. There we are. So thank you very much. That is our first task, first quest, and... ooh. Let's see. We have found the local warehouse by the looks of things. I'm thinking of getting a mount, or buying some beef, perhaps. Minus 70, we don't even have that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, Greenwood Sentinel. Okay, well, that appears to be that. And now we have gained access to all of the shortcuts, I believe, to speaking to the barracks, the Elven Supply Merchant, and, of course, the Mirkwood Elder itself. So you can walk to the main square. You can go to the throne room, which I think we may want to... oh, my. We may want to take a look at, as you can see here. That is incredible. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yes, there we are. We have actually found King Thranduil's throne room himself, and maybe we should speak to him. I am King Thranduil, King of Mirkwood Elves and the ruler of Thranduil's halls, Wood Elf Camp and Wood Elf West Camp. Ah, welcome. You should already know that we are fighting against the Run and Mount Gundabad. Your duty is to help in our struggle, Triel Banearrow. When you prove yourself worthy of my confidence, get to level 10. I will also allow you access to that chest over there. Ah, that is wonderful. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay. Do you have any tasks for me? I need to send a letter to Fulny Longbeard, who should be currently at Iron Hill's Quarry. If you are heading there, would you deliver it to him? Yes. Let's do it. There we are. Okay, so we have gained 20 resource points, and we have also increased our relation from 0 to 1. Okay, well, there we are. We also have someone else to speak to right here. Oh, leave me alone! Is this how the Sylvan Elves greet their guests? Excuse my brashness, stranger, but we don't have many visitors here, and those that come do not look very trustworthy. Only a week ago this dwarf appeared, and... Never mind. My name is Luvana, of the Sylvan Elves of Mirkwood. I like to walk the hidden paths in our beautiful forest. Sometimes I move quietly through the trees and observe the habits of the many woodland animals. The song of a rare bird, the nesting of a wild boar, are as beautiful to me as the clash of weapons, and great walls are to the Edain. You wouldn't understand that, I think, seeing you prepared for war. But you must have traveled far and wide. Have you seen the other great forests? Can you take me there? Oh my. We travel the world, but to defend all that is fair, we give battle to the enemy. I dislike violence and weapons of war, but I know how to defend myself in a hurry. Perhaps I can teach you how to move faster and make less noise. Let's go. Very well, I hope you won't run away from the first orc we see. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I would join you, but my duty is here. Costs 1 influence with the Mirkwood Elves. Ah, I see. So we actually need persuasion to be able to do this. Apparently influence is persuasion, so let's do it. And there we are. She has actually joined us. You spent 1 of your influence with the Mirkwood Elves with 0 remaining. Oh no. So apparently we have had one of them join us. Maybe we could have this guy join us if we hadn't spoken to her first. That is probably the case here. Ah, okay, never mind. He is actually giving us a task, which is rather nice. So, yes, we do need to track down a criminal by the looks of things. By the name of Lomion of Linear Woods. Or Linear Woods. And he murdered one of his bodyguards. Okay, I will hunt him down. There we are. We have increased our relation by 3 once again. Okay, so I think it would probably be a good idea to head off now, because we have spoken to quite a few people in a very short space of time. So let's try and find out what we are going to be doing. So, deal with the tribal orcs. You need 20 days to do that quest. 30 days for this one and 30 days for that one. So, he is currently believed to be at Dale. That would be wonderful to do. And take a message to Iron Hill's Quarry. And I would like to do this one, but we currently do not have any recruits. So I am hopefully going to be heading to the camp over here. I really don't know how to recruit units. The barracks. The barracks would probably be something. Yes, there we are. Okay, there we are. That's much better. Okay, so I need volunteers willing to follow me on dangerous missions. No one else is ready to go. Oh, no. Okay, so no one is ready to join us. Some of the soldiers in my group would be more useful here. No, I need some training. Oh my. Hello. Okay. And here is the trainer. I'm ready for training. Ah, I see. So this is the combat tutorial by the looks of things. Gauntlet is the ultimate challenge for any warrior. You'll face waves of increasing numbers of opponents all by yourself. Mass melee is a simple brawl. Let's do Gauntlet. I want to try it out. And I really don't want to use bows, but I did choose the proficiency in that, so I will be using it. Hopefully no one will be using... Oh, no. What? I don't have my bow. Oh, that's a slight bug, I believe. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I am probably going to die here because I do not have a weapon. Oh, my goodness. Okay, maybe choosing a bow is a bad idea, so... Yes, we survived wave 1. That is wonderful. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try one-handed weapons. Okay, we still do not have a weapon. That is very strange indeed. I suppose this part of the mod may be slightly a little bit bugged here, so I will be, I suppose, dying here once again. That is a little unfortunate, but I suppose that is the way of things, and I will be leaving here. So yes, we will not be training. We do not need to train. We are much better than we need to be. So I suppose we will now head on to do one of these quests, and hopefully we will avoid the tribal orcs. Oh, we gained 15 resource points. That is rather cool. I suppose it's because we are working for the Mirkwood Elves, I suppose, so that is rather nice. And we will now be heading in here. And what are we actually doing here again? We need to actually do nothing here, but I would like to check out their barracks, and hopefully some people will join us. I need volunteers. No, no one is ready to join us again. So I suppose what we will be doing instead is heading all the way over to Dale and potentially taking out the criminal that is hiding that is hiding there. And there are some tribal orcs, 7 in their band right there. So we currently do not have the numbers, in my opinion, to be able to take those fellows on, but I suppose that will soon change once we have completed a quest. So let us head into Dale, and I will be approaching the city. It is late at night. Oh, this is probably not going to work out too well to find the culprit, to find the criminal. And I actually didn't mean to take out my bow right there. I may seem a little bit aggressive to the guards. Hopefully they won't attack me. And it appears that that is the door to the castle as well. I think I probably have to come back at daytime, so I may need to camp outside the gates. Or is this the fellow? No, I believe this is the local smithy, as you can see by the message there. And we can probably find a couple of other people as well. Door to the prison. Hopefully we will not end up in there at some point. And, oh, who is this? This is definitely going to be another merchant, I believe. Probably the goods merchant? Yeah, supply master. Aha. Okay, well, I am not entirely sure what I am going to be able to do with this criminal. I'm probably going to wait until it is daytime. So I will be camping outside for some time, as you can see here. And, oh, okay. Thank you very much for the info. When dealing with locals in Dale, remember that they do not know you and they don't necessarily acknowledge the merits you've earned in the Mirkwood faction. The resource points which you can dispose of among people from Dale are not the ones you earned in the Mirkwood Elves, but the ones you will earn in Dale. See also the report screen. Okay, well, I am waiting here for some time because I would like dawn, or at least early morning, maybe late morning. Yes, there we are. That would be wonderful. And we have earned a further 15 resource points with the Mirkwood Elves. So I suppose what they mean by that info screen is that you cannot visit the Dale Barracks and spend resource points here. So you have to do some work for the Dale faction if you do want to use their units. By the looks of things, anyway. Maybe that is the case. I am not entirely sure on that. But now it is daytime. We should, in theory, be able to find the criminal in question, and that is Lomion. Aha, he is currently believed to be at Dale. Alright, so I will hopefully find him. Is this him? Oh, suspicious elf. Oh yes, okay, so I have a knife, which is not very menacing, and I have a bow, which is hopefully going to be doing a lot of damage. So, let us talk to him. Yes, what do you want? I am looking for a fugitive by the name of Lomion of Linear Woods. You fit his description. I do not know what you are talking about. You must have confused me with someone else. Then drop your sword if you are innocent. You have nothing to fear. We'll go now and talk to the guard captain to see who is confused. Damn you! You will not be going anywhere. Oh my. Shoot him. Yes. Oh no. Oh my goodness. He is incredibly powerful. Okay, I probably should not have taken that quest. Wow. Okay, so at least they have actually written something in case you do fail, which is highly likely when you are being controlled by me, of course. A heavy blow from the fugitive sends you to the ground, and your vision spins and goes dark. Time passes. When you open your eyes again, you find yourself battered and bloody, but luckily none of the wounds appear to be lethal. Oh yes. Well, that was a terrible result for a quest, wasn't it? Oh, wow. I really thought that Luvana would come into the area with me and hopefully help us out right there, but I will be resting for some time and hopefully making my way to the other quest location, which is going to be the Iron Hills Quarry by the looks of things. And so, I will see you in just a minute. Okay, so here we are. We have arrived at the quarry, and as you can see, we have a couple of warrior dwarves guarding the perimeter, and we are probably going to have to find whoever this may be to deliver the letter, and hopefully we will be able to do this a little bit more successfully than we had previously tried to take down that criminal. And here he is, Longbeard himself. Oh yes, very dwarf-like, isn't he? My name is Trio Banearrow, at your service. I am Fornil Longbeard, a commander of Erebor. What is it? I bring a message from King Thranduil. There we are, very nice indeed. And we have earned 4 rank points and 1 influence with the Mirkwood Elves, and we have gained 50 resource points as well, and increased our relation with various people. So, I will now, I suppose, be attempting to maybe take out a couple of volunteers from Thranduil's halls. Hopefully we will be able to do such a thing, and then we can probably go hunting for some tribal orcs. That is probably going to be my goal for the foreseeable future, and maybe that will be agreeable with the fellows here. So let us go to the barracks. I need volunteers. Yes! Thank goodness! Okay, so we have brave soldiers here volunteering for field duty. I think I can let a few of them go with you. And here we are. We have 3 Greenwood Scouts and Greenwood Veteran Scouts as well. So let us take as many as we can get. Now, we do have 61 resource points, and our current upkeep is 18 resource points. So we may have a couple of issues. Please return them in one piece. I personally know the valor of each one of them, and here we need every soul. Oh my goodness, that is probably not going to be good in terms of me, because, yes. Oh no. Okay, well. Yes. We are hopefully going to keep them alive as best we can, and we will now be heading on to try and fight some tribal orcs. So, I know we saw a couple of them in the woods here, so hopefully we will be able to spot them. Aha! Here we are, we have some. And we have some dwarven lookouts as well, so... Okay, let's go in, shall we? Yes. You have 6 troops fit for battle against the 7 orcs, and the battle is taking place in North Mirkwood. We are going to charge them, of course. And... Whoa, okay. That is rather creepy, I must admit. Okay, surrender or die. They will never surrender, no doubt. Your troops are at 99% cohesion. The enemy are at 101%. So it appears that they are definitely going to be very difficult to take out. But we can try our best, and I actually hit one of the orcs right there. Very nice indeed. Oh, yes, actually killed one. That guy is running very fast. Oh, no. Your bravery inspires your troops. I hope it does, because we may have some issues here. Hopefully we will not lose too many of our units. Oh, no. Let's hit in with our dagger and hopefully do a serious amount of damage with it. Yes, come on. I took out one of them. I cannot block with my dagger, by the way, so we are going to have a few issues if we are taken at a little bit of a disadvantage. Yes, there we go. Okay, phew. That was very close. Okay, there we are. We have done it, and it appears we took out all of the orcs, and we only suffered 1 wound. Oh my. That was actually very reasonable. Oh, right. So, no one has leveled up, unfortunately. Hopefully they will soon. And we were unable to acquire any loot from the tribal orcs just yet. So, we will now be heading through the forests and attempting to find another party of tribal orcs, of course. And for some reason I am not able to venture in that direction. Ah. Okay, we have some... Oh, no. Hopefully they are not going to attack us. I don't believe they are aggressive towards us, so that is good. We will hopefully be able to find some more tribal orcs soon enough. And unfortunately it appears we are not able to. Wow. Maybe that was the only group? I think that is probably going to be the only group of tribal orcs right there. So maybe we can... Oh no. This is not good. Rune Scouts, they are probably going to absolutely destroy us. I do not really want to try, but I think we have to. They are all on horses, as you can see, but of course this is the special feature, so I suppose it does not matter that much, and it gives us a good chance to take a look at their designs on their bodies right there, which is rather intricate, I must admit. Elves or men, they are no match for our fierceness. And that is exactly how they sound. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have archers against cavalry, as you can see here, so we are probably going to perform a headshot by the looks of things. That is pretty nice. Okay, well... Come on. Yes, I'm going to get out my knife again. It does a pretty serious amount of damage, so hopefully I'll be able to do some damage to take out that fellow right there. And it appears our Greenwood Scouts and various troops are absolutely incredible. I have no idea how they're doing such a good job, but it appears they are. And, whoa, okay. Come on. I'm going to get out my bow once again. Take him out. Yes, there we are. And we have advanced to level 2. So that is rather wonderful. I killed 3 enemies in this battle too. So that is always good. And we actually killed 9 of them, which is wonderful, and we lost no one. You have earned 2 rank points with the Mirkwood Elves. Not entirely sure what that is. News of your victory against Run has reached Thranduil's halls. That is wow. Okay. That is wow. Yes, definitely. That is definitely wow. Okay, so we are going to be, I suppose, heading into the throne room and talking to the king himself, and we will see what he says. Now, oh, wait a minute. Well, I could ask him for a task. We have reports that an enemy host may be gathering in Dol Guldur. Clearly, this is of grave concern to me, as I don't know how many troops the enemy has, and whether my soldiers will be ready to meet them on the field of battle. I want you to get close enough in Dol Guldur, and find out as much as you can. So apparently we have to scout an enemy town now, and I will be heading over here to the fellow that we have the task from, and I'm afraid I won't be able to do this quest. Oh no! Okay, well, I suppose, yes, I did give it my best effort, unfortunately. I was not able to take him down. And, oh, this fellow apparently wants to send a letter to the Iron Hills Quarry as well, so hopefully we will do a better job at this than we were able to do before. So, where is the quest that we got for this? Deal with the tribal orcs? The Mirkwood Elder, of course it is. So let us speak with him, and we will say that we've killed a few. 40 resource points. That should keep those tribal orcs at bay. Anything else you need? No, I do not. But I would like to... Ah, okay, so it appears that that quest is an ongoing thing that you can do for resource points for at least another 17 days, so that is rather nice. And we have leveled up, of course, so I must be specking into something. I will increase our pathfinding once again, and I think Power Strike would probably help us out quite a bit, because we are using our knife rather considerably to deal damage. So that is wonderful, and maybe now what I will do is, before I end this episode off here, I am hopefully going to be heading off into the forest once again, and maybe we can find yet another opponent to test our skills against. Now, unfortunately, I seem to be having a couple of issues in selecting where I want to go. Now, I'm not entirely sure why that is, but yes, maybe I'm unable to go through the trees directly or something, because as you can see here, I clicked over here and my character is walking all the way around, so maybe there is a specific path that they have to take. So that is good to know. And ooh, this might be something we want to go for. Or maybe not, because these fellows might be actually part of a faction rather than being bandits or outlaws. Oh, no, it appears that they do want to fight us. So, this may be rather devastating to us. However, I will be leveling up to get a couple more veteran scouts. They will be rather nice archers. And let us take a look at Luvana's equipment as well. It appears that she has a better short bow than I do, so I would like to take hers and use hers instead. And she actually has better arrows as well. So hopefully I will be able to use that to better effect, and I think I will be swapping basically every piece of gear that we currently have with hers. I know this is somewhat amusing, but yes, nevertheless, I think it is necessary. And yeah, I mean, she only has a small amount of lesser protection than she had before, and it will help me considerably, so here we are. The battle is taking place in the valley of Anduin, near what is left of the Old Forest Road, the ancient dwarven path that used to cross the thick forest. Prepare to face them. Fear no elven ghosts. Oh yes, okay, so here we are. Let us get back over here and hopefully form a pretty nice line, or maybe our forces will basically just ignore them, and we will do our best with my archery. Yes, take down that guy. We've already lost one of our veteran scouts, which is unfortunate, but I am doing a pretty considerable amount of... Ouch. Pretty considerable amount of damage, and hopefully I will not get taken out by their archers as well. Oh no. Okay, deal some damage. Oh no, 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 no. I do not want to get taken out by these archers. Yes, there we are. Use his body as a shield versus the other archer, and hopefully our forces will be able to take out that other fellow. Or at least maybe I will. Aha! It appears he has been dismounted. and I will be able to headshot him, or at least shoot him. Okay, never mind. Appears not, but I have been shot in the neck by the looks of things, and that does not bode well. Okay, morale of your troops wavers, and oh my, we are hopefully going to be okay and keep all of our troops, but we were unfortunate enough to lose one of our veteran scouts, so the fellow that lended us these units will not be too pleased, but we are now able to rescue a couple of lookout dwarves and an archer dwarf as well, which is going to be very interesting to see. And now, what do we want to get? A bowman and a sentinel, I believe. Oh, we do not have enough cash. That is not good. Okay. That is probably because I leveled up these veteran scouts a little bit too hastily, perhaps. Okay, well, we have not dealt with any more tribal orcs, but I do have a couple of other quests here, so maybe if there is a part 2 of this special feature, we will be seeing to that, and we will then, hopefully, gain a huge amount of resource points. So, as I leave off in Mirkwood, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.